Hola and welcome. We are here interviewing Lisa Brat Martinez, the one and only. We're here to answer some of her fans' questions that have been dying to ask her, and now she has agreed to be interviewed and answer these questions.
Some of the questions. I'm just kidding.
We're going to try to get all of them in there. Okay, Lisa, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. How tall are you, Lisa?
How tall do you want me to be?
Oh, see?
Because I can rock things
naughty.
in heels. No, I'm 5'3".
It's going to be interesting. Okay. Who do you look up to?
I look up to God, first and foremost, yeah. Because He's helped me get through a lot of things. That, yeah, I needed help. I still need help.
Don't we all? Okay. What is your version of fun?
Is this a PG or kind of... I'm just kidding, Mama, if you're watching. No, I love being outdoors. I like getting like down and dirty. Like I don't know, like even doing like yard work or just getting on an ATV, running through the mud and I like that kind of fun stuff.
That kind of version of fun. What about, so you would say that you're more of an extrovert than an introvert?
It depends. Sometimes I prefer animals more than humans.
Well, there you have it. Okay. What do you find sexy?
Well, if you really want to know,
I do.
I find food sexy.
My girl went with food. Okay.
Because you can flip it, squeeze it, fry it, add some sauce. Oof, you can have it any way you like it.
All right. So, have you laid with food before?
Actually, yes, I lay like broccoli. And I just nibble. No, yeah. No.
No, yeah.
No, food is
maybe
good.
little. Yeah, we do. You do? Okay. So you've laid with food before. So this is going to be a funny question just coming off that comment.
What?
Describe a perfect date night.
Well, let me see. As I know I seem to talk about food a lot, but as long as it does involve food and something like relaxing, I do like to get dressed up sometimes, like with the heels, and we go out and do the foo-foo thing and shimmy. But other than that, I just kind of like to, I'm a homebody. I like to be at home.
Okay.
Just, yeah.
So the perfect night would be dinner, home, in bed, grab a nice movie and call it a night.
Yeah. Or not even like in bed, if we're just hanging out like in the yard, just be outdoors, just doing something. I know it probably sounds kind of boring to some people, but
you're just saying what's the perfect date for you. What's the perfect date?
Something chill where we don't have to get all made up, because we're like that on set, so it's kind of good to just be, natural.
Lisa, do you meditate?
Sometimes, but I tend to fall asleep.
Okay. How long have you been meditating?
Well, ever since I became sober, I'm trying to do it because I've needed some kind of escape from the world.
Okay. So you talk about sober. How long have you been sober?
We're going on 2.5. Oh wow, almost 2.5 years.
Okay.
Yeah, it was Halloween night of 21.
And when you mean sober, what'd you quit?
I quit drinking alcohol, and then, for medicinal purposes, I was into medical cannabis, but that's only when I was in California, and I legit went to a doctor and stuff.
So you're California sober as well?
Correct. I'm 100% clean and sober.
Okay, well, congratulations.
Except for the medication that my doctor has me on.
Oh, okay. Okay. When you say medication, is it medication or medications?
No, I do take feels like several medications, because most people are aware I have like rheumatoid arthritis, and then I have a little heart issue where my heart skips a beat, so I just have to take medicine and watch what I eat.
Okay.
Which being sober has helped me with, just like
more in tune, more. Okay, that's beautiful. So how do you set up your day for success?
I tend to talk to myself. Like, there's times that I really just don't want to get out of bed when I was having some rough moments. I wanted to just hide from the world under a blanket. But then I have to, like, pick myself up, literally, because there are times where I do roll out of bed and I'm just like, oh, I don't want to do this. But yeah, I just, kind of like when we get on set, like, you know, you take a shower, get your hair and makeup done, and you're like, okay, I have to do something productive. So I just tell myself, you know, today's going to be a good day. It's going to be positive, productive, and let's just go.
Okay. And so you say that you find when you get going, where do you get the motivation from?
Inside of me, but also, like, of course, like, you know, God, I do, you know, pray a lot, but I do just tell myself, you know, I'm healthy, I'm strong, I've got this, because I've been through so many things that I feel like sometimes, like, I'm unbreakable because the things I've gone through, if that didn't work, like, I'm still going.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So you had mentioned depressed. How do you fight depression?
See, even that is like, is that really what I had? But yeah, I mean, I guess. I do believe in mental health, like 100%. I guess I just try to psych myself out, like, it's not that, you know? But I tend to be a very sensitive person.
Okay.
It's a good and bad thing. But I still struggle with it at times.
Do you seek professional help, or do you deal this on a one-to-one basis?
Just by
yourself?
myself, yeah.
By yourself?
Which I know it makes it harder, but
Okay.
you know, we can't trust too many people.
Okay, so you would say you have trust issues?
Yes.
Maybe.
Yes.
On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the worst, what would you say?
11. I don't trust anybody. I don't. No, I know that's I know that sounds bad, but like sometimes where'd you go? No. Sometimes, like, I've had, like,
I'm sorry, I'm back.
sometimes you know what, I honestly, okay, you know, sometimes it's like friends can do you dirty, but family can do you even worse. It's like, why? Is it because we're related? You think you could just, like, poop on me? No. I'm all about respect, and, you know, I can't easily forget what somebody did. I can forgive them for me because I don't want to carry that dead weight with me, so I'm just like, but yeah, it's hard, so I don't trust anybody.
Well, that brings me to our next question, and because she said no, she don't trust anybody, I highly doubt that if they can have your number.
No.
I didn't think so.
No,
I didn't
senor.
think so. But you can follow her on all her social media accounts, which you have.
Yeah, everything is pretty much under Lisa Brat Martinez.
Okay, and that's Facebook, Twitter,
TikTok, but I don't do the little. No, I don't do those things. But
what's
the
this?
little dances. Most people think you're on TikTok and you do this. Like, no.
Okay. Do you post on TikTok?
Yeah.
What do you
like
post?
goofy stuff, like
Okay.
a video of me with the wolves, me with the frog, me with the chicharra.
Okay.
Stuff like
Animals.
that.
So you love animals. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's another one. So why did you stop drinking?
Well, you know who my Theo is?
I do know who your Theo is.
You know who my Theo is? No. Yeah, no, my Theo Danny has played a big role in my... Hold on, that's the sensitive subject. Has played a big role in my life, and because of my health, we just both felt that it's best if I stop drinking so I can have, like, mental clarity, and it does feel good. And I have realized a lot that, yeah, I shouldn't have been doing when I was drinking. So, yeah.
Can you share one of those incidents that you should not have been drinking with us?
Well, I could start off sitting here at the table with you, but then I'll end up on the bar or on the speaker, or, like, you know how they say when you've been drinking, like, you really speak your mind? That's one of the things that it just, like, blah, 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 blah. And I try my best to be a nice person, but there's some people that just like to, you know, push the buttons, or, like, yeah, they're not in my life anymore, but if you're watching this, hi.
Now, is your hair real, Lisa?
me see. You tell me.
Oh, it's hers.
Oh, that felt good, man. Do it again. Do it
Do
again.
it again, do it again, do it again.
Yeah. That really feels. I'm like, makes your toes curl and your eyes swirl.
Girl. I don't know. Okay, yeah, her hair is real. It's very beautiful. It's very soft.
It's the only place I can.
Very soft. What?
Thank you.
So, what's your favorite season?
See, I was thinking about food. I thought you meant like season. No, I like this. I like the spring, but the summer because I like it when it's hot. Because you can see more. You can be outdoors and really enjoy everything. Because when it's wintertime, you have to like be all bundled up, and the outfits aren't as cute.
Okay, there you go. So it's all about the way you look. It's all the outfits.
I mean, but living in Texas, like I realize it's like a fashion show. Like every day, we can start off in one outfit, and throughout the day, like in the summer, we have to take more than one shower.
Okay.
So yeah, changing outfits.
So, going back to your season, and you talk about food. What is your favorite season for food? Do you have one?
Well, I don't. I used to like spicy things, but I can't do spicy anymore. But I do like lemon pepper.
Okay. Lemon pepper?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, are you into romance novels?
No.
At all? No?
And the bad thing is,
Go ahead.
I'm sorry, because like when I read something, I tend to visualize it. So if I'm reading a book and it's about certain things, I'm like, yeah.
No? Okay. So do you enjoy reading?
Yes.
Do you have a favorite book?
I'm into, this might sound so weird, I'm into reading about the changes like in the criminal system.
Well, you have a certain tie to that as well right now.
Like I feel like I'm always fighting for the underdog because okay, you hear, can I say something about that train?
You can say the train.
So that train, like we're very close to, we're in East End, and that train is the one, not that specific one, but the train right there in that area. When I was in junior high, sorry mom, I know I never told you this, but I used to jump on the train by the house and just go with it and then get off and turn around and come back. I used to doing that. Because, yeah.
What was the enjoyment?
Escaping. I tend to always wanted to escape my reality.
Okay, so you're doing the justice systems. You don't like reading romantic novels.
No.
Would you say you are a romantic woman by nature?
I mean, I do like to get hugs. I remember when I had to ask for hugs. Yeah,
when you had to ask for hugs, what do you mean by you had to ask?
Because my eyes getting watery. I just like,
get a tissue ready.
I like hugs, and I know, I mean, I've learned that not everybody does, and so I get that, but I just, even like, okay, my children are off limits, but like I do have 4 kids, and I always like hug on them and love on them and make them know that, hey, I love you, and you are more than enough for me. And so yeah, I'm very handsy. Okay. Just like when I grabbed you and it's like, oops, but yeah.
Okay, but when my question was more to, are you romantic, where you said the candlelight, you get the roses, the soft music, dim the lights, slow dance in your kitchen or in your den, whichever, that kind of romance. Do you think would you say you're that kind of romantic woman, or?
I've never experienced that before.
It's okay, a lot of people have not. So how do you handle the busy lifestyle that you have?
Well, now that I'm sober, no, like, yeah, I do pray a lot. Like I do, yeah, it's, I feel like I've never had moments to myself though to just fully experience things or go through things that normal people need time. Like mourning, like it's been 24 years since my grandmother passed away, and I never really had the chance to mourn her passing. Okay. Or like,
I'm taking it you're very close to her.
Yeah, I called her mommy. Like I love my mom, but yes. my abuelita was my mommy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought of having your own reality show?
I have been asked a couple times, and I have thought about it, but I don't think people would realize that, because they see me one way, but if they get to know me, like what I'm afraid of right now, they're gonna see like she's a goofball. But like, yeah, I mean, it would be fun, but I don't know if I want that.
How come? I think you do have that side that a lot of people need to see, which is the open, the free spirited, open Lisa. You know, because I know you personally. I know you out of the interview, and I know you out of the realm of acting and the entertainment industry. I know you. You know, we've just gone out and just. You know,
and hung out. Yeah.
Just, you know, not talk about work, just hang out and talk about each other's lives or whatever. So I would definitely, I would say that they would tune in because of the quirkiness and the intelligence and the knowledge that you have, that you possess. I think, and you're so giving. You just share without, you know, there's some people that charge for that information that you share, and you just give it freely.
Oh, yeah. I feel like we should take care of one another. You know, just lift each other up, not knock them down.
Not knock them down. It's so true. So, if you did have your own reality show, what would you name it?
That's been how that's gone, Brat.
That's a perfect name. My gosh, did you thought about that? That's perfect.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
Now you know. Okay, so what is your favorite thing about the entertainment industry?
The food. No, I'm just kidding.
Is it
No, but
good?
that is good when we're
You
on
get
set.
fed,
It's
yeah,
like,
you get-
ooh wee. But no, I like that I feel like people are gonna think I'm a basket case, but I am getting better. But I just experienced so much in my life that whenever I do receive a script and I see my role, it's like, oh, okay, let me try to think back. I experienced something similar to this, so I can bring that character to life.
Okay.
So it helps me zone out, I guess, in a sense.
Okay, so now you're talking about the entertainment industry. You were asked your question. What was one of the best roles you've ever played?
I loved being a zombie in Fear the Walking Dead, but then I like to lead a battle angel, and that's hard. Well, Queen of the South, that one was fun too. But
Okay.
I think my favorite, our film hasn't come out yet, but it's called Showdown on the Brazos, and I play Zarita. So I'm
What
like
is
the
Zarita?
I'm the leader of an outlaw gang.
Okay.
So that one was pretty cool. I like
Okay.
that one.
What was the least favorite?
Well, it was a TV pilot, and I was on set for 16 hours with heels on, and I was like, woof. But no, it was beautiful people, like a casting crew and everyone. But yeah, I think people just need to understand, like, our work hours are just literally 12 hours, and it's grueling. Like, we're out in the weather, kind of like the mailman. No matter what, we're out there working.
Yes.
So yeah, it's always fun.
The saying is true. The show must go on.
Mm-hmm.
So, how do you feel about the way they face women in Hollywood? That they discriminate against age, weight.
Yeah, I mean, if I were to go by those statistics or what is expected of me, like, I've already been told, like, I'm overweight. Yes, I'm getting up there in age, but, like, I mean, to me, like, we're real people like everyone else. So, you know, let us be us and portray the real people in the world as, you know, characters and stuff. But I don't think we should. That's one thing that I've never been able to do. I mean, for some roles I have to gain weight or lose weight, but I would never, you know, I can't go down to like itty bitty bitty. And not knocking those who are, but like I just can't. And what, you know what bothers me sometimes is when some people say, oh, you're so skinny, and that's the total opposite of saying, oh, you're so fat, and it's rude, like, and I'm just like, okay, yeah.
So what do you do to get yourself into a character?
I need some time to myself, and if they could just, like, when I'm in my own like trailer or my own room, it's like, it's better for me because I just stay in character, because that way, that's what I loved about Showdown. Everything was like Zarita, Zarita, but then other people recognized me. Hey, Brat, and I'm like, wait, no, don't do that. Hold on, because I just like to stay, and it just, for me, it just works better that way.
Okay.
Because I can't just like flip the switch on and off.
Oh, okay. There's been some actors that can just switch it on and off, which I didn't find it amazing, but some people have to stay. Denzel Washington's one that has to. Once he's on set, you call him by the name of his character.
Yeah.
And you don't refer to him any other way, just that, the name of his character.
Yeah.
How did you get into the show business?
My family member, he had told me, like, just try acting, but even as a child, I was a ballet dancer, tap dancer, and like I was on stage downtown, and I just did stuff like that. But in our family, we have people in the entertainment industry. Like Chelo Silva was like a great well-known mariachi singer. So I've always been around just the entertainment people, and we grew up like that. So I was a little firecracker, always singing and dancing and stuff. So when I realized, like, okay, let me try this acting, and not to go back to food, but my first role was I was just there eating pizza, and I was like, this is cool, and I could get paid for this. And so that was fun. And then I just tried it, but I love doing the stunts. Like, to me, that's really like, because I have some fears, but I'm not going to tell you. So anyway, but yeah, I always face my fears, but like, it was fun. I just did that, and I just went with it.
So you did stunts in the movie theaters. I mean, in the films. Were you afraid?
A little bit, but I mean, they check everything. Whoever has their position, everything is thoroughly checked, and the actor's role is just to go on there and be the actor and the character. So, how there's some incidents where certain things happen. Yeah, it's not up to the actor. Everybody has their role to play while they're on set. So as a team, we work together. But
and you mentioned that things happen, not to bring any
names
taint into this, but there's a certain actor, I think everyone knows. There's a certain actor that everybody knows. He was mishandling firearm, and a very tragedy took place on set. And even though, like you had said, it's a whole work team of everyone that comes together to pull a movie together. However, accidents happen and someone's life was taken. How do you feel about those incidents?
It is heartbreaking because, and it's haunting, because I had no affiliation with that, but it's like, man, that could happen to any one of us. And if I personally feel if everybody were to do their job and secure everything, we wouldn't have accidents like that. And I mean, I know some want to blame the actor, but I don't blame him. I think that's just horrible.
Who do you blame?
The one in charge of the firearms, because that's their job to check everything thoroughly, and you don't just hand it off saying, okay, this one is secure, go with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. So, do you believe in marriages?
I do. I mean, for some,
taking her a while, but we're
sorry.
here.
For some, it works, and like, oh my God, I can't believe this. For some people, it does work, and that's good for them. But I think no matter what relationship you're in, whether it's like your boyfriend, girlfriend, or whatever, dating, living together, or a marriage, like, communicate with one another. You just gotta. If that's really who you want to be with for the rest of your life, let them know. Don't just, string each other along and just things happen and you just fall apart. So I mean, I do believe in marriage, and I don't know if I'll ever get married again. I've thought about it, but yeah.
You were married
for 33 years.
And it came to a ending.
Yeah, and 21. God, it seems like a lot of things happen in
2021.
Yeah.
How did it change your life?
well, some that I thought were my friends because we were at that time, like the husband that I had and I had mutual friends. But I realized that when you go through divorce, nobody knows what happened behind closed doors. So I lost some friends, and but then I think they really weren't friends anyway.
I was going to ask you, were they really friends?
Yeah, because and I'm gonna look at you when I say this. You guys knew what was going on. So sometimes I was the fool that, you know, there I am proudly, you know, doing this, and others are like, oh, you know, whispering, and I didn't know. And then just things that I did find out is like I wanted things to work, and it didn't work, and that we had a point in our time when we just said, hey, this is enough. We can't keep doing this. So, yeah.
So was it a mutual agreement?
A rough one. I mean, we talked openly. That was the one thing, our friendship, our relationship, like we could talk about anything and everything. And yeah, we had discussed it more than once. Sometimes it's like it was over before it was actually over. But yeah, I mean, I wish him the best, you know, in whatever he does. And yeah.
Okay. So brings me to the next question. What expectations do you have for yourself?
I want to be more verbal in what I feel and what I want, and I'm not gonna tolerate anything less than that.
So would you say you tolerated things in the past?
Yeah, with a lot of people, several things. Like I tend to just, you know, try to just, okay, if I'm getting a lot of grief. There was times that when I go out for our events or premieres and stuff, like I'd be already fully made up, and I get certain phone calls or get told stuff, and it's like, man, you guys, I have to keep my game face on for the, you know, being out in public, and it was hard to put on that persona, like everything's fine, and nobody really knew what was going on, but yeah, I feel like I went off the question. sorry.
It's okay. Just what expectations do you have for yourself?
I want to be better at being more vocal as. For me, instead I'm always fighting for others, but I need to fight for me for once. Yeah.
And would you say that because you were a mom for so long that you dedicated your time on someone and you forgot yourself, and now you're on your own, and now you need to concentrate more on yourself?
Kind of yes and no. I did put my family, you know, God first always, but I always put my family first, and I did kind of lose myself at times with certain things, but I always tried to maintain, you know, stability with everything, and I handled, like, I mean, nobody, you guys are going to know this now, but like I was actually a PTA president when my kids were in elementary school.
Oh, okay.
And I did a lot for the school district and stuff, so although I did my, you know, my family thing, my school district, like volunteering stuff, and my personal, like, entertainment stuff, I still managed to just keep it all going, and I don't know. I think things happen for reasons, and yeah, we lose some, we gain some, and we just keep going.
Okay. Do you work out?
When I'm training for certain roles.
For certain roles only?
Yeah, but I'm not into the gym. I like to go to, like, out to the woods and just do it like Rambo style, like flipping the tree trunks or like running or just kind of stuff like that.
Okay. So you're not into the weights and the gym and the...
And Pilates, and I would play with the goats if I did yoga. I would be there with the chibos, like, but no.
Okay. So, do you have a mantra?
Yeah. God's got me.
That's your mantra. That's nice. I like that. And are you from a large or small family?
I consider myself a single child because I've got siblings on both ends, but it's small. But when all the primos and primas, tios and tios get together, there's a lot. So, yeah.
So when you say you have family on both sides, are those steps?
Kind of, in a way, yeah, because it's like my mom and my pops, and they had me, so that's why I'm the only child, the love child. But then, like, my mom and my dad, who,
They have previous relationships.
Or they have a daughter, and then, like, through my pops and his wife that he had, there's this brother and sister, so, yeah. I've got 2 sisters and 1 brother, but I'm the only child.
She's a love child, like she said. That's cute. Are you a morning person or do you prefer evenings?
No, I like the evening. I I was just thinking of the Garth Brooks song, "When the sun goes down." No, but I like. Oh, that's Brooks and Dunn. I'm my bad. I'm sorry, Garth. No, I like the nighttime. That's when I come to life. Yeah.
You're a night owl. Okay.
Or maybe because I like a wolf. That's my spirit animal. So
That's your spirit animal.
and I
Wolf?
just, yeah.
Okay, do you prefer to speak English or Spanish?
I like both. Like I'm proud that that I'm here in America, but my heritage, I have a Mexican heritage, and like also Jicarilla Apache. So yeah,
Okay.
I wanna keep it going for our future generations. We have to be proud of who we are and where our people came from
Amen.
and who was here first.
Amen. So, would you go to someone's birthday party if someone invited you?
Like
Birthday
a
party.
friend? Yeah.
A fan?
Yes, I know that management does do stuff like that. Like I've been invited. They make that arrangement and then I'll go. I did it in San Antonio before.
Did you? Okay, so then the answer is yes. She will come and do. And if you invite Lisa to your birthday party, she will come. If she can make it, she will come.
But I'm not gonna sing to you, and I'm not gonna pop out of a cake.
There you have it. So if you could change something about you, what would it be?
My heart. I wish my heart was harder, like a dark soul.
Okay. Why is that?
Because I think sometimes I put other people in front of me and I consider their feelings more than mine, and then I just get like pooped on in the end, and it's like, man, you still didn't learn your lesson, Lisa.
Okay.
So yeah.
What's your favorite animal and why?
Wolves. I love wolves because they're strong. They can be alone, although wolf packs, but yeah, like I was gonna say we're good, like I'm a wolf, but no, like you can do your own thing, you don't like some people think, and oh my gosh, but some people think, oh, I need a man to make me happy, or I need a woman to make me happy. No, you don't. You can do things on your own.
Okay.
And that's one thing that I've learned. Like I've always been very independent. It's kind of like where even though you are married, you're still like a single parent. Like you're still doing everything and stuff. But I mean, it's nice for those of you who have another, a partner, another half to do things with you. But yeah.
So, are you afraid of anything? What are you afraid of?
Myself,
In what way?
because I could be good, but when I'm bad, I could be really bad. Like just certain things, and that's what I mean. Like being like, not that when I say being sober, it's not that I was always intoxicated every day. It wasn't like that, but it was easier for me to just like, oh, everything's fine. So now it's like, man, I have to face reality for what it really is, and it's like, oof.
What made you get more mature at that aspect?
I went through a lot. Like I know, like with the stuff that was going on, COVID and all this stuff. But like, it affected us like with work because they just shut everything down and they expected people to stay home and watch TV. But it's like, hey, I'm on TV. I need my job. Like don't forget about me. And then they were requiring certain things that I don't believe that we should be forced to do things if we don't want to do it. And then my dad, who was out of my life and my kids for like 14 years, came back. And, I was hesitant at first, but I was like, okay, he's back. And then like 2 years later, we lose him to cancer. And it's like,
I'm so sorry.
and then we, like a couple months later, it was the 1 year anniversary of my good friend Dolomite that passed away. And then the next day is when Mark passed away. He was like my little brother. He was the camera guy with me everywhere that would always be with me. We had so many plans, but like it was hard. And then on top of that, that's when I was going through the divorce. So that's why I was kind of hiding a little bit for a while. Not hiding, but I just needed time to just like kind of process everything. It was hard.
I bet this is very difficult, especially with so much on your plate and you being tugged and, you know, moving different directions. It's difficult.
Yeah.
It's difficult. So what would you say, what were your expectations set for you by others growing up?
Okay. Mainly because I've always been very vocal, so it was kind of like, Lisa, you know, don't say this, don't do that. But I've always been like, even as a kid, just like, no. You know, I never liked to be told no.
Okay.
And I still don't.
Okay.
But like, it's because my thing was always like, well, why are you saying no? Well, what's the reason behind that? Okay, well, what can I do to change the way you feel about that?
Okay.
And that's how it led to the justice system and fighting for animals and humans. Is like, why? So yeah, so I've kind of just grown into it, and now everybody's like, oh, okay, we see, we were fine. She was, you know, we were wrong. She's good.
She's good. Okay.
Yeah.
So you had saying that you have a problem with the word no.
Yeah.
And in your line of work.
Oh, thought you were gonna tell me no
said,
right now.
No, don't you say no, no. In your line of work, you're constant looking for work to, you know, act or get a project, and that's a big time, constant, persistent.
Yeah.
You know, do it on a daily basis, and on a daily basis you get the word no.
Mm-hmm.
How do you handle that?
I'm like, well, no, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. No.
Does it taint you in any way? Do you get discouraged? Do you feel like at times you just want to give it up and just say, you know what, forget it, I'm just gonna go with something else?
No. It does like infuriate me at times, but it's like, you know what? I'm still gonna go do what I need to do to get out there, because there was this one thing. Let me see how I can say without saying it. It was a TV series about vampires. And you know, vampires they're so diverse, right? They wanted me in it, so then I don't like auditioning, but I did it anyway. And then I'm told, oh, well, they liked you, but you're too ethnic. I was like, oh, no. Mm-mm. So, yeah, that's when it was like, And then when the series came out, I'm like, really now? You have all this? And like, the world is like a pot of like menudo, like gumbo. It's a little bit of flavor, all of us together. Let's just, you know, become one, learn from each other. Stop fighting, people.
So you had said that it's your ethic. So, and there's been several conversations about the Latin community that we have been underrepresented or unappreciated or under not our. We have several celebrities doing Latin roles.
And they're not even Latin. And I don't like that. I really don't, because we're here. Like, take us for who we are, you know? We can fill those shoes. We can tell our story better than anybody else can.
So why do you feel that we're not given the opportunity?
Because we don't stand up for ourselves. We don't speak up for ourselves. Some of us do, but there's others that's like, oh, don't worry about it. It's going to happen when it's meant to happen. No, like, you know, you got to go do it. Speak up. Do something. Just like with one of the requirements is like, yeah, a lot of huge production companies are requiring, you know, vaccines and stuff like that. Imagine if we were to say, you know what, we're not doing this. We're all going to just, nope. They're not going to make movies or TV shows. Yes, we need those jobs, but they need us too. It goes hands in hand. Like, appreciate one another. Don't force us to do things that we don't want to do.
They don't want to do. Okay. If you could give an actor advice, what would you give them?
They're just starting off? Yeah. Don't think that you're just gonna come out and, you know, on set and, you know, you're gonna just live this life, make it big, and you do not have to go to Hollywood. You don't have to go to California or anywhere. You can do it from wherever you're at, but make sure you do have a backup plan, get that education. But I mean, the minimum is 12 hours on set, and you have to put in the work, because it's not just, okay, let me memorize these lines, let me go do this. No, we have to feel it. You know, we're out there on set, in the role, you have to feel it. Like, there's even commercials sometimes, the commercials will make me cry. It's like, oh, they're really good. So like, yeah, you gotta get into it. It's not that easy. Some people are like, oh, I could have done that. No, you can't. It's hard.
It's
It
hard.
is work.
It is work.
And some people think, oh, when are you gonna get a real job? This is a real job. I mean, there's perks. We get to travel. I get to meet people and explore your towns and cities. But
Brings it back
it's
to
work.
brings us one question. Do you get to keep all the clothes that they give you on the list?
Yes, because if they tell me no, it's like, thank you. No, no. Yes, I do. The majority, yes, I do. Yeah.
You get to keep the clothes? Okay, well, that's cool. Okay, if you knew then what you know now, what is the one thing you would have done differently?
Oops. When I was 16 and I was homeless. I was living on the streets for a while, and I did experiment with stuff that I shouldn't have.
Okay,
So
now, I'm sorry, but you said 16. You're a minor.
Yeah.
Where was mom or dad?
They weren't together, but they were living their lives, doing their thing, but like, I'm not upset over it. The cool thing is I got to experience so many things in life and learn on my own, and like my grandmother and my mom raised me to know better, what's right, what's wrong, or how to handle situations and be respectful, of course. But I think that was just my journey to take, and I'm pretty glad. I'm not sad or mad about it. I'm glad it happened, because otherwise I wouldn't have learned as much as I've learned now. But I mean, there was times that, like, I'm not above anything. Like, I mean, just to put it out there, yeah, I did have to go, look for food, in places that really people wouldn't think about, you know what I mean? But I showered on the beach, in the little outdoor shower stalls, and I still went to school, and I finished school, and I did that.
Okay. So,
I didn't use it as a crutch, like, oh, I'm homeless, I can't do this or that.
so what would you have done differently?
I wouldn't have done like experimented with certain things, just things that I did. Yeah, I don't want.
Well, I'm trying to pull it out of her, but it is not happening. I'm trying. We're gonna do another one on YouTube, and it's gonna be no cuts, no edit, just full raw edit. Okay, so how much of characteristics do you inherited when you play a role in achieving your goals?
And I feel this goes back to like my ancestors, being Hickory Apache, like Geronimo's back in there also, but I think with my upbringing, like my mom and my grandmother, like when my grandfather passed away, my grandmother maintained on her own, for the rest of her life, and she was a strong, independent woman. And then my mom did the same thing with their divorce. My mom took care of my sister and I, and she did it on her own. Okay. So that's why I feel with like the stuff I'm going through, like, I mean, as long as I'm still breathing, I'm still gonna come out and kicking doors and fighting for what I want.
Okay, amen, sister. Well, Albert Einstein said it. Life is like riding a bicycle. It keeps its balance if you keep moving forward.
Yeah. I thought you were gonna say Forrest Gump.
Life
is like a box of chocolates. So I was like, okay.
Oh, she's going way back. No, I did. But okay, so let's ask another question. In what ways does our system, political, economic, educational, help make your goals easy to achieve?
Nobody said it was easy. Well, political is kind of hard right now. It's like it feels like, you know what though? It feels like history repeats itself though, because we've always been fighting for better for our own people as one, and I'm not like, different ethnicities as one, and then like educational, learn all that you can, because I just love reading. I tend to visualize whatever I read, or if I hear something, which is good and bad, but just learn all you can. And then the other thing, what was the other one? Economic. Oh, that's right now. Look what we're experiencing that too. Like, it's hard. But one of the things I'm proud of, like, I don't care, I'm just gonna say it. I figure I like bougie things, but I'm like bougie on a budget. Like, do I go to thrift shops? Yes. Cause like why not, you know? And then there's a lot of cool things there. And I'm into clipping coupons and stuff, but just use what you have, and whatever you can do on your own, you don't have to make it public. Just like move in silence, but keep progressing in a positive way.
Amen. Good. That was a good answer, Lisa.
Thank you.
Have you always held yourself accountable for your own choices and decisions?
Can we cut now? No, just kidding.
Is to skip that question. We'll come back to it. No.
Yes, like, I mean, let me see, I feel like, okay, I'm stubborn, I'm hard-headed, but I'm proud of it. I know I have a dirty mouth. I can like, so I'm doing really good right now, but it's just a form of expression. They're just words. But no.
Words can hurt people.
That's true.
Words can destroy people.
But see, I'm the type, like, sometimes I think I get messed with this because they think, oh, she's not going to say anything. She's not going to do anything. But no, you mess with me and I'm going to come right back at you, though. But yeah.
So you hold yourself accountable.
Yeah, I do. I've learned a lot of things that I've said and done in my past to some people. For that, like,
Do you want to apologize now?
I hope you forgive me because I forgive you. Like, yeah.
So you just go back at people that hurt you. You're not vindictive or...
Oh, no. We don't have time for that because then we bust out with the sage and we just...
Yeah. You also do sage.
Mm-hmm.
You're very spiritual.
Mm-hmm.
Where does that come from? From your Apache?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What would you... How spiritual are you?
Okay, now I can answer the other question in the beginning. The reason I want to live in the country, because like you can walk around butt naked outside and your neighbors can't see you, because sometimes I do like to become one with Mother Nature. Like, we were born this way, so why are you laughing? So I do like to walk out there, like, you know, just like, you got to feel it. Walk barefoot on Mother Earth and you'll realize it's like, oh.
So why is walking barefoot and being naked?
I mean, we were born that way.
I understand that we're born that way, but not everybody wants to see us in the nude.
Well, my chickens
You can see,
and my roosters and my
all
house are
see
gonna
you.
see me. Yeah.
I can see you naked, chichos por fuera y todo el pedo. All of us. As long as it makes you happy, that's the number one thing. Okay, how does holding yourself accountable impact your actions, choices differently than if you do not take responsibility for your actions and choices?
Because I learned some hard lessons when I should have said something or should have done something, and it's like I just let things ride, and it's like I'm not doing that anymore.
Can you share one of those experiences? Don't be giving me that side look.
Yeah, the next question was coming up, you see?
What have you done, Lisa, in the past that was wrong that helped you make a better decision in your future? Come on, Lisa.
Well, now let's go to the next question.
I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. Okay. How do you get your mind right to knock it out of the park each and every day?
I look in the mirror and say, you got this. I truly do. There's times it's like, but I'm like, nope. I'm Lisa. I got this. I could do this. So, yeah.
Okay. All right. How do you feel about the stereotype in women? Oh, we already answered this. I'm sorry. About the women in Hollywood and about the heights and the weights and the measurements. But you feel that it's unfair. Okay. What's it like to hang out with celebrities?
What's it like, me?
I don't know. No, it's pretty fun. It's fun, but some of them get very spoiled, and it's hard when they act childish.
Yes, or there's some, and you know, now that I'm sober, like, I look at people and they've been drinking, it's like, dang, you're just acting a fool. Yeah, it's like,
You start thinking, was that me? Did I act that way?
Oh, yeah.
But No, there has to be. I've hanged out with some celebrities that are very mellow, very
And most are homebodies.
yeah.
Because it's like we're always out at premieres or events or doing things like that. So when we get a chance to just like chill at home, it's like, okay, this feels good.
Yeah, I agree. Actually, very agree. So, next question. Tell us something nobody would ever know about you. And we're not going to the next question. We're going to get an answer. Tell us something nobody would ever know about you.
I don't like to share.
Anything?
No.
How you know?
Like, my mom used to tell me, oh, your cousins are coming over. It's like, let me go hide my toys. I'm going to go clean my room, but I hide my toys. And we have a reunion coming up, too. So now they're going to be like, yes. And then, like, because nobody takes care of your stuff like you do.
This is true.
And then if they break it, then what? It's like, man,
This is true.
I gotta do it again. So,
all right.
yeah.
So,
I don't like to
question.
share people either.
Oh yeah, you're territorial.
Yes, I'm not jealous. I'm not possessive, but what's
it's
mine
yours,
is mine.
it's
Yeah,
right.
don't touch it. You
Okay.
can look, but don't touch.
Okay. What do you wear to bed?
Let me see.
Hey, there's a fan that wants to know. What do you wear to bed?
Well, sometimes it depends because of the mood, but like it could be cold, like wintertime or a hot summertime, but close.
T-shirt, just T-shirt, nothing underneath. You gotta give them something. I don't know if it's a guy or a girl, but give them something to imagine themselves. My God.
I know. No, it's close, but like if you have a pajama or something you want to send me, hey, feel free.
There you go.
Thank you.
Why do they call you Brat?
Don't answer that. Because, well, even like today, it's like sometimes I just don't want to do something, and it's like, okay, but I think because I'm set in my ways. Ooh, that's a good way.
You sit in your ways?
I'm set in my ways, and I don't want to change for anyone. Just like when I was sorry, did I scare you? When I was younger, I was bullied a lot in junior high and high school. And so I used to get made fun of, like, because I was rocking a mohawk and, like, a wife beater and boxer shorts and combat boots. But I was a good student. Like, I truly was. I'm not just saying that. And then, and I still keep in touch with some of my coaches and stuff, but yeah.
Do you? That's cool.
But, that noise is loud. But so anyway, I would get made fun of the way I looked, and of course, in high school, I just I'd be walking down the hallway, and it was like, oh, here comes the freaks. Freaks come out at night, and I was like, really? But anyway, those combat boots, I'm still rocking my combat boots. So yeah. Now what?
I was waiting. When is she gonna show these boots? I know it. I know you were waiting to show them.
I wear them with shorts, pants, dresses.
She does.
Actually, when I went to the hospital.
Good,
when I was in the hospital, I wore my boots. And the doctor's like, you gonna take those off? No.
Okay.
So, yeah. Oh, I did.
You gave the doctor an attitude?
Yes. Because, like...
So you have that spicy Latina in you, I would say?
A little bit too much. It's that, like my abuelita said, the chile piquin.
Oh, when you said a little, I thought you were just going to say un poquito. And then you said, no, a little too much. Okay. What was it like to work with Tupac?
I miss him.
Yeah.
And Johnny J. Actually, right here at the Calhoun Center, Cullen Auditorium at U of H area, down that way,
Yeah.
is where I met Tupac.
Oh, okay.
When he was with Digital Underground, doing the Humpty Dance song.
Okay.
He was there, yeah. And so we met, we exchanged numbers, and we just kept in touch. But he was like a brother, a very protective brother. But I miss when he would say like "brat-a-tat-tat," and he introduced me to Johnny J. And it just from there we just stayed in touch and with the music, and I learned a lot from the both of them.
Wow, that's good. That's good. What would you say about them that they taught you?
It's crazy because like the music I loved, like Johnny was into the classic ways of producing music, and when Pac would get into the studio, he would literally knock out songs. But they together made a good team, and now they're together in heaven. But like Johnny J himself, he was from Juarez, Mexico, and he didn't get that much like attention for his talents. Yeah, like he was good, and he's legendary. He still lives on as well as Pac.
Okay. Have you ever had any plastic surgery, Lisa?
No.
No, she hasn't. What is your definition of the American
I could do this
dream? Hidden talents.
Me.
Are you let me answer that question? Do you have any hidden talents, Lisa?
Oh yeah. I don't know how. I just like, it's like you tie the string and you I don't know how.
I don't know. Let me try this.
Yeah, it's
Let me see this. Let me see you try
like
this.
you're tying a string to the top and the bottom.
Tie a string to the bottom.
And the bottom.
And then the bottom.
And then you pull. Did you do it?
And you tie the string on the bottom and you try the string on the top and then you pull.
Pull.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, I think you did it. I think you almost did it.
It's alright. We're gonna have to learn that. So what is your definition of the American dream?
I think being able to come to America, but appreciate who was in America first, and share that history always. But I mean, just it's sad because I really can't say have the freedom, because not everybody in America is free when they should be free. They're fighting for their freedom.
Yeah.
But just getting as much of the education and knowledge that you need, and use it to your advantage, and live your life and take care of your family. I don't mind people coming here to let's learn from one another. Stop fighting. It might get a little too crowded, but we gotta appreciate one another.
Yeah. So do you have a celebrity crush on a lighter note?
No, not anymore.
What did you have?
Predator.
This is she is a big fan of the Predator. Do you want to show the little imitation you do of him? That if you ever met him, you were going to do this to him?
You know what? Do what?
That thing that you do.
My Theo Danny did the Predator, one of the Predator movies. And I wanted to be in it, but I wasn't. I didn't get asked. So, I've always wanted to be Predator's human love interest. I don't know about it anymore.
She has a little, I don't know what you call it, like a little.
It's, when he takes off the mascara and he's like, I don't think I could. He's like, you know what I mean? It's that thing. You can imagine he's gonna tickle your ear, just like. And then the one, and then the one that scares me is Jeepers Creepers with this. When he smells you, Lord have mercy. But Jonathan is originally from Houston, who plays the Creeper.
Oh, that plays the Creeper. Okay.
Yes. Time's almost up.
That's funny. Okay, and we've asked all these. I have asked all these. I just have one more question for you, Lisa.
I love myself.
You love yourself. Now I have one serious question, and that was from the late James Limpton. And one of the questions that I always wanted to ask is, if the Pearl of Gates exists, what would be the first words that you would like to be received with?
I'm sorry. I thought of Fred Sanford. I'm coming home, Elizabeth. But no, not that one. I'm sorry. I'm just... No, I would just
Yeah.
That would be beautiful. That really would.
Yeah,
just
what would be the first words that you'd like to be received with?
Welcome home.
Welcome home?
Yeah.
All right. Well, there you have it with Lisa. Now I say she's on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok.
There's
what else?
so many to
YouTube. There's just so many you can keep up with her. Just have to look her up. It's Lisa Brat Martinez. Thank you so much, Lisa, for giving
Thank
me
you, Mia.
Yeah. We'll see you soon.
And blessings to everyone.
Ciao.
And keep some sage with you.
Yes. Oh, look, she gave me some. Look, she gave me some. She also sells sage on her Spotify's
music.
I'm sorry, what is it?
Etsy.
So look her up on Lisa Brat Martinez.
Bye bye.
Ciao.